How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Twin Dragons Review. It's just me today, but we'll be taking a look at the announcement of Vinland Saga Season 2 and what I'm hoping the direction it'll take. Vinland Saga is a sign-in series written and drawn by Makoto Yukimura and is regarded as one of the greatest series ever written. This video will contain spoilers from Vinland Saga Season 1, so if you haven't finished, I suggest you go back and watch it before you come back to this video. However, if you do want to start reading it, start on chapter 55 of the manga. Okay, if it's been a while since you watched it, here's a quick recap. Vinland Saga is a shonen turned seinen series that follows a boy named Thorfinn Karlsveni. His father Thors was killed by a group of Vikings on someone's orders, and Thorfinn has vowed to kill the man that killed his father no matter what. Thors had reminded Thorfinn of how to become a true warrior, as we'll see that in the upcoming arc. The first season had ended with Thorfinn being sold into slavery after attempting to kill Canute because he's the one that dealt the final killing blow technically to Askeladd. Well, I also wanted to point out that the last minute of the final episode was handled so well that without words, it was able to introduce so many future characters and left the anime-only fans excited for what's in store. Alright, real quick, I just want to point out how someone's able to draw so well. The amount of details he puts into each panel is rivaled by some of the greatest to ever do it. I've seen a bit of his other works as I plan to buy his collection of manga he's done. But Yukimura is easily one of my favorite artists right now. It's pretty close between him and Boichi, the creator of Dr. Stone. I remember in an interview he discussed why he put so much time into drawing hands, as he stated that hands are the second most expressive part of a character apart from the face. Personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of his art during the prologue. I think getting axed the first time and going on from a shonen to a seinen series was the best thing that ever happened to Vinland Saga. Obviously now, his art is top tier as he gets a month in between chapters rather than most artists only getting a couple days. If you've been keeping up with anime news within the past week, you've probably heard that Vinland Saga is officially getting a Season 2. I mean, this is what this video is about though. However, there isn't a confirmed release date for it, but we know that the staff that worked on Season 1 are all returning for Season 2. This was awesome to hear, seeing that out of all the big seinen series, it's easily had the best anime adaptation. Berserk and Tokyo Ghoul are both of my top 5 mangas of all time and have extremely disappointing anime adaptations, especially Berserk. I've yet to finish Monster, but that's another great seinen series that has a good anime. It hasn't been confirmed if what studio will be returning to animate it, but I have faith in the staff because of how they were able to animate the prologue, which is rare because I prefer to anime over the manga in this case. What has a tendency to not pick up anime after Season 1, as we see with Attack on Titan. I am unsure how far the anime will get this season. Obviously, they'll be adapting a Farmland arc in its entirety. Personally, I don't expect them to adapt the Eastern Expedition arc for a very long time as it recently finished in a manga, but we're not focused on that yet. I believe that this season will definitely be around 24 to 27 episodes, as chapter-wise it's as long as the first season. My biggest fear is that people will be turned away because it's a pretty lengthy arc, but it's not action heavy as it was in the first season. Without spoiling anything, this arc is a big turning point for Thorfinn, as by the end, he'll be a completely different person than he was earlier. It's personally my third favorite arc in all of manga, and I cannot wait to see the anime adapt this masterpiece. From all the manga I've read, Thorfinn is easily my favorite character in all of manga. The way his character is developed throughout the story, especially this upcoming Farmland arc, is done so well that he rivals Guts in character development, and we all know how great he is. The anime only watchers will be in for a trip when it's animated. We'll also get to see Einar, another great character that was teased in the last episode. At first he seems like your typical deuteragonist, but he builds off Thorfinn so well that around the quarter way through, I want to say, he truly cements himself as one of the greatest characters in the series. Another big character we'll see return is Canute, the new king of Denmark. The way Yukimura has written him throughout this prologue is something more mangakas should try to do. I won't go into too much, but you'll either love or hate him depending on how you feel about him at the end of Season 1. Those will be who we'll focus on in the next arc mainly, but fan favorites Thorkel will also have their own moments later on in the story. There's going to be so much happening next season, I'm a bit worried of how it will be handled, but I know at the end of the day, it will be in good hands. Alright, so in conclusion, I'm very hyped to see Vinland Saga animated, as it's my favorite manga of all time. I have a couple of friends who are big fans of the first season, and I'm excited to see what they think of the upcoming arc. My friend will be discussing the upcoming season of Baki releasing to Netflix later this year in a separate video. Wow, what a big week for anime. And that's all there is for today. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for the continuation of Thorfinn's story? Comment down below on what you want to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.